Hey there, thanks for stopping by. My name is Carrie, and today I'm going to be sharing all of the new Disney Winnie the Pooh Happy Planner items. Now, these are the ones that are on the Happy Planner website. These are from Amazon, I didn't even know about. There is actually also a planner that goes with these that I do not have. This, though, is going to be a separate video. So if these are what you're interested in, go find the other video that's going to have that. I'm going to do these in this video. So like I said, these are the Winnie the Pooh items available on the happyplanner.com. These are all considered Pooh seasonal. I am a seasonal planner at heart, so if you've seen any of my stuff, you know that I love not only Winnie the Pooh, but seasonal items. And so just kind of a quick flip through of the sticker book. Lots of little foiling going on. Well, these are paper. The first two were like the clear. And these are like the spring ones, or at least that's what I'm guessing. And I think the next set is probably summer. I think it's the spring and the summer. Probably not much difference between the two. I love that they have some monthly boxes. And then we're getting into the fall. So cute. I can't wait to use these. I am going to save all the stickers for next year to go with the Pooh planners that I got. But I literally cannot wait. I'm going to order another one of these also. As far as I know, these are only available on the website. You can't get them anywhere else. These are now into the winter and Christmas. Oh, I love them so much. Such cute ones. And then some quotes. A little wonderful day. Plan, plan, plan. Take note. Keep dreaming. Good times. Just bloom and important. And then like some washi type strips. Just some other clear and paper. I was so happy when they came out with more Winnie the Pooh items. They're a little bit more on the expensive side, in my opinion. I did get one of each of the planners because I just, like I said, I love Pooh. And then there's a notebook, obviously the sticker book, and then the accessory pack. I did also get a couple things, Winnie the Pooh, for Christmas presents, so I was able to get, the highest level of savings when this all came out. And then I stumbled upon the ones that are on Amazon, and I was like, wow. And there's another planner on there. If it was an undated one, I would get it, but it's not. So I'm like, well, I have these three, and I know what I'm going to use like two of them for, so I have to kind of figure out the other one. Anyways, this accessory thingy, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, planner accessories. Has sticky notes. So adorable. And it's on the thing. As long as I can get this off of here, it's got like some sticky stuff on it, but to be able to put it right into like the front of your planner. And then, in case you never noticed this, because at the beginning of my Happy Planner journey, which was now quite a few years ago, I think it was like 2018, I didn't realize that there's like this cellophane protector stuff on this to me, I think it's a bookmarks when people call them. No, yeah, I think these ones are bookmarks or whatnot. Anyways, I didn't realize that there was this like plastic thing on it. So yeah, make sure that you get that off of there. Even if it looks like there's not one on it, trust me, there is. Or at least there should be. Maybe yours actually got, missed when they were doing them. But anyway. And then there's the folder. And I think it's just one sheet. Yes, one sheet of stickers. Happy times are ahead. That folder is so cute. And then fill paper that has a little Pooh at the bottom, date at the top, so it'd be great for like journaling. Does the other side have, no, okay, so the other side doesn't have any Winnie the Pooh on it, but it does have the little cute stuff going up the spine. And I'm not sure, let's see, I think it's like 20 sheets probably. Yeah, 20 sheets of the fill paper. So cute. And so let me get this stuff out of the way. Okay, and then the notebook, classic dotted line. Let me kind of move this off to the side so it's not in the way. And it's 60 sheets. And it has Pooh and Piglet on the cover. Now, to me, I mean, technically there's like the butterflies, but there's also like a lot of the leaves and kind of fall colors. Those are acorns. So I'm kind of like, this is more of like a fall to me. But I mean, it can be used anywhere or anytime. So then the inside of the cover. Okay, good. We can see everything. The first divider. So cute. And then... So it should be like 20, 40, 60. So there'll be... Okay, so this basically looks... Let me get this paper back out just to see here. Other than having the date at the top, this says notes, but... Oh, and it's kind of like reverse. So these are basically about the same, although this doesn't. This just has some color up the middle. And then this has a Pooh on the other side, whereas the fill paper did not. But, I mean, this could definitely... blend, or maybe move like two of these sections together, or kind of divide them and then put the other paper as just one section, just an idea. Actually, I'll probably use the other fill paper just in my planner. I love having some blank fill paper in my planner to do like a brain dump, list, whatever you need to do. Okay, so Stop and Smell the Flowers, second divider. And it should be like the same paper, yeah. And then the third, Follow Your Own Path. Oh, that's so cute. And then the rest of the fill paper. And then these will be the same, but just so you can see the inside of the back and the back cover. Okay. And then we have our planners. So it's a mini vertical classic dashboard. This will be my catch-all. And then big vertical. So when I bought this, I thought it was a mini checklist, and I was kind of disappointed that it's not, but, anyways. So the dividers are the same on all of them. All on plastic discs, too. They're like a coppery gold kind of color. But, we've got the front. So cute. Then calendars. I think this one's called like a perpetual calendar. Love how it's got the little accents. I love, so cute. So we've got Follow Your Own Path. Now, a lot of people, see there's this down the spine, a lot of people don't like themed planners because they want to be able to decorate with, anything. I think you can, pretty much. I mean, I've had Pooh planners before. Oftentimes, I mean, I have a lot of the Pooh stickers too, but oftentimes you can basically blend it in, especially if you're doing, seasonal type stuff. Little Eeyore down there. See, I'm not exactly sure what, I'm sure this, it's going to be like a purse type planner, maybe just for jotting things down. Little Tigger and Piglet, and those will probably repeat about the same, and then all of them. But I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this one yet, because I find minis, other than, like I said, using them to jot things down, or for lists, or on-the-go notes, I have trouble trying to figure out what I'm going to put in these little boxes. I could use it maybe as like a fitness or wellness type thing, but, I'll get to that eventually. So February's is Sweet as Honey. And then, yeah, so these little character icons down there are going to be the same. And then we've got March, Hello Beautiful Day. April, Stop and Smell the Flowers. May is Always Wonder. June, Always Stay True to You. So cute. July is just has Pooh at the bottom. August, Always Take the Scenic Route. September just has kind of, isn't it like either the inside cover or one of the, I think it was one of the dividers in the notebook. October, Let the Adventure Begin. And I love how they've started adding these new reflect and plan pages before the last quarter, so you can kind of figure out what kind of planner you're going to need for next year. But I almost think I'm probably going to move it a little ahead, because, I mean, they just did their fall release early September, so if you're thinking about trying to get fall release stuff, it's probably going to be earlier. Oh wait, this is for actually goals and plannings, but I know that it seems like there was something somewhere, well, you know, time to purchase your next planner, so that would be where I was thinking about purchasing the planner part to move it ahead. But anyways, I think I said October, let the adventure begin. That one's so cute. Do all things with kindness for November. And December, crafting new beginnings. Oh, that one's cute too. And then there's usually, yeah, a notes page in the back. There's the inside back cover and the outside. So, like I said, the dividers for all of them are going to be the same. This one, in case you don't remember, said, "This year looks bright," and this is "Bloom Within." I don't think that the big one says anything other than 26. So, similar inside cover, but you can see them a little better. So again, just for kind of a comparison. And then what's the inside of this one look like? So this one's just almost the same as this one, but not quite the same color. Ugh, don't do that. Okay, there we go. Okay. No, I'm not on that one either. Just this one. And this one's, it's all going to be very similar. So, you know, a little bigger here. I will go through the dividers again, just because this is a little closer to the camera. I didn't have to mess around zooming it in and setting it back out. But okay, wait a minute. I wanted to. So here's what most people refer to as currently page. For this is the dashboard layout. Here's the monthly. Very similar, like I said, with the characters going down the middle. Now, see, during the weeks is just dots, but on the monthly, and I think that was the same for this. So monthly was like that, and during the week, yep, just dots. So I'm assuming it'll be the same for the big, but we'll see in a minute here. And then here's what your dashboard looks like. So we have priorities, important, looking ahead, and notes, and we've got a few little characters. So this one actually has more, that if you're trying to, you know, if it does bother you, you can just cover these things up with different stickers or, you know, whatever the case may be, even if you just kind of whited it out. But I love them, and in most cases, I will just kind of incorporate it into my spread. But very, very cute. And then, so like I said, the sweet is honey for February. Hello, beautiful day for March. Stop and smell the flowers for April. Always wonder for May. Always stay true to you, June. Just nothing July other than Pooh at the bottom. Always take the scenic route. Characters for September. Let the adventure begin in October. And there's that reflect. I tried to say reflect and plan at one time. So reflect and plan, and this one has a little bit more categories, so that's neat. And then November's do all things. That's kind of weird though. So the November tab, I mean, Halloween would have just been like the day before on the 31st, but this one should just be a regular pumpkin like that one. But anyways, do all things with kindness. And then crafting new beginnings. And like I said, it should still be a notes page. And the inside back cover and the back cover. And then our last Happy Planner. Happy Planner website, that is Pooh Planner, is the big vertical. And so same but bigger. I was gonna say, I don't even know if I can get it all completely in frame. All very similar. Yeah, still with the characters and the dots, and then, you know, your typical big vertical layout. So back to just having Oh gosh, you can't even see. Okay, so back to just having, let's go back. But I think it was basically the same as the first, the mini vertical, if you will. And then Tigger, Piglet, and the group of them. And same dividers as all the other ones have been. And probably the same looking notes page. And well, let's see what this reflect one. Okay, so it's basically the same as the last one. And then notes page and back cover. That was very cute. I love the covers on this one. But I love how these other ones have the little sayings on it, bloom within, and this year looks bright. So, I hope you enjoyed, you know, going over the Pooh planners with me. If you're interested, go over to that other video about the ones that I got on Amazon. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did and would give me a like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope you join me again next time. Bye.